Welcome to part 2 of my 3-part presentation covering the new intentional grounding exception for high school football in 2022. The second play we have has 5 questions, so if you're participating on paper, write down play B and you can number it 1 through 5. Let's watch the first play. One, is this a forward pass that reaches the neutral zone? So we're looking for 2 things. It has to be a forward pass and it has to reach the neutral zone for an answer of yes. Is this a forward pass that reaches the neutral zone? And yes, that is correct. Number 2, did the passer get out of the free blocking zone? So, did the passer get outside of the lateral boundaries of the free blocking zone? I don't think we need to go back and look at more film. You should be able to figure this out by now. Did the passer get out of the free blocking zone? No, he did not. Pay attention to how the crew communicates and moves through the intentional grounding process. Here's where good mechanics and an intentional grounding process are needed. We will watch the play again, watch the field judge, line judge, and referee communicate. Line judge signals incomplete. He points at number 1 on the receiving team. Field judge comes in, goes to the referee, talks to the referee, tells him he has no receiver in the area. The referee realizes that the quarterback had not left the lateral boundary of the free blocking zone and drops a flag since no receiver was in the area. But the line judge comes in and talks to the field judge and says, wait a minute, I did have A1 in the area. So the field judge agrees with that and they pick up the flag. So to recap, we're looking at the communication process. A, the field judge comes in hard after the play to report to the referee that no eligible receiver was in the area. B, the referee rules that 1, the passer was in the free blocking zone, and 2, there was no eligible receiver in the area. Therefore, he drops a flag for intentional grounding. C, the line judge sees the flag. He comes into the conference. He speaks with the field judge. The line judge is confident there was an eligible receiver in the area. The field judge agrees to go with what the line judge is saying, and they have an agreement. The R listens to this discussion, and he now knows the ruling is there was an eligible receiver in the area. So E, the referee picks up his flag. F, ruling on the field, incomplete pass. So after the crew communicates, the question now is, was there an eligible receiver in the area? Because that was the issue at hand. So what do you think? Was there an eligible receiver in the area? We will check this answer later. For crew communication, A, in this example, the process of the field judge and line judge communicating with one another is important. B, the referee in this process does not need to get involved. Let the field judge and line judge figure out what they saw. And in this play, the referee did that. He let the field judge and line judge talk it out. C, after a ruling is made by the line judge and field judge, the referee can then make a ruling. So now we go to number 4. In the end, did this crew work the process correctly? Did you see them work the intentional grounding process correctly? And the answer is yes, the crew did work this process correctly. Number 5, in the end, did this crew end up making the correct call? If you say yes, your answer to number 3 was yes, there was an eligible receiver in the area. If you say no, your answer to number 3 was no, there was not an eligible receiver in the area. So number 5, in the end, did the crew make the correct call? The NCAA ruled this an incorrect call. This should have been intentional grounding because no eligible receiver was in the area. Let's look at the explanation. A, the field judge was correct. There was no eligible receiver in the area. Receiver A1 was running a drag route across the middle, but he slowed and turned back toward the quarterback, ending his route just as the pass was being thrown. A1 did not get knocked off his route by the linebacker, B5. A1 ended his route on his own. B, however, this crew properly communicated and worked through the process of evaluating a potential intentional grounding foul. C, this was a difficult play to work. The line judge is in a tough spot. He may not have seen A1 end his route on his own. He may have ruled that the linebacker B5 bumped A1 off his route. Let's view the second play one last time. Pay attention to the slot back A1 and pay attention to how the crew communicates. Here's A1 in motion. He comes across, he slows and turns. There's a little contact between B5 and A1. The line judge points at A1 saying, basically, I have a receiver in the area, and the field judge goes by him and goes straight to the referee. The only thing that might have been better in this play was to have the field judge go to the line judge first. If those two had talked first, they would have come to a consensus and then taking that information to the referee. Then the referee can follow up with using the information given to him to make a decision on the play. We'll look at it one last time from the referee's vantage point. Look at number 70 on the left side. That's the lateral boundary of the free tackle. I'm sorry, the free blocking zone. And the quarterback A9 does not get outside of that. That is the end of part 2 of this 3-part presentation. Part 3 will focus on a passer being hit by a defender while throwing the ball and what happens if the ball is tipped by a defender. Thank you for watching.